Yo, what is going on? We are back here today with episode 2 of the tips video. This one's going to go over a little bit more about mixing patterns and working with the workers and how to get them to do what you actually want, which is what we're going to start off with first. And the first person that I'll kind of mention is the cleaner, actually. The cleaner is very easy. First, as well as all of the workers, you're going to assign them to a bed. And then you click up here to assign them to a trash can. And then you can left click said trash can to assign them to it, or left click it to unassign them, as you just saw me do. Then you have the botanist, which will probably be the lower level kind of helpful person for you guys. First thing you want to do is get them a bed. And then second thing you want to do, which is very important, is create them a supply shelf that they can pull things from. For instance, this is my supply shelf. As you see there, I have the trimmers. So that's a very important aspect, is when you have these supplies, you want to make sure you have whatever additive you want, whatever soil you want, the seeds, and then especially clippers so they can take them down and put them onto something else. But past that, after you assign them to the pots and everything like that, to manage what the actual pots get given and done in general, you can onto a pot with your clipboard out, and you'll see the seed that you can choose from. Right now I have cocoa seeds going. You can select an additive, which I use the quantity amount because I use my drying racks to increase its quality. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But the additives, you could use all of them if you'd want to, if you want to keep things going. But me personally, I just use PGR, and I have that managed to each pot. Now, the very interesting part is the destination of where you can put things. So as you see here, I have a destination, and I can put it onto this drying rack. And what this drying rack does is it takes your leaves, you put them in to dry, and over 12 hours in game, they'll go all the way up to Gold Star, which is the highest quality, which if you look on your contacts in a place like Suburbia, their standards are high, and to get to Uptown, some of their standards are in the gold tier, and they really won't buy anything that's not the gold tier. So it's kind of good to have that whole system going as fast as you possibly can. Not as fast as you possibly can, but just getting that system down. So as you can see, I have them all pointing to their own separate drying racks to do so. So that is pretty helpful. Now next, which I would say is the most important for mid and late game, is getting your chemist ready. The way that I have it is I have 2 chemistry stations and a lab oven going. And what that does is when I have supplies on the shelf, I don't at the moment because I have enough, they will automatically create the liquid meth, as well as if you put its destination, obviously you select a recipe, but when you put its destination to the oven, he'll immediately put it into its queue, as well as if you put him on the oven, he will go ahead and cook it himself. So if you would want to, you could set up like 3 of these chemistry tables, 3 of these, and just have 2 chemists, something of that nature. So that's kind of how I have it going. The next thing I wanted to tell you guys about is the sales. As you see here, it says 9:40. What I've been doing is waiting till late night. Not only can you get together all the materials and the supplies that you need to go and sell, but you actually get a bonus for selling after curfew. And if you're pretty decent with movement, or you're pretty okay with using the skateboard, it's pretty overpowered to use that, I would say personally. So, yeah, one of the last things I wanted to talk to you guys about was the mixing contents. Let me go ahead and pull up the Schedule 1 online calculator, show you guys a little bit of what I'm talking about. So this can show you how pricing works, the amount that it'll do to the price of what it is, and as well as the effects. The thing that I wanted to go over here was the replacement effects, because I saw a little bit of confusion on other people's videos about what's going on. And for me here, what I try to look at is the ones that are going to rather give me the most bonus, such as electrifying, anti-gravity, cyclopene, long face, stuff like that. What you can also do is look at the stuff that majority of your customers want. So for instance, if I would, let's say I was still trying to get one of these uptown contacts or suburbia contacts, my apologies, to like my weed basically, or like my product, so that they will join the cause, as I like to say. You'll see their favorite effects down here, and what you can do is tailor something specifically for them. My apologies, I'm having hiccups. You can tailor something specifically for them by rather using this table or even the reverse calculator. So for instance, he liked anti-gravity athletic bright-eyed, I think it was, or was it focused? Focus, not anti-gravity, my apologies. So take that off focused, and let's say I want to make him a granddaddy purple for it. It'll show me the cheapest way to make it, and this will kind of help me get him onto my side. It'll give you a higher percentage of him liking the product that you're having him test out. So that's probably the biggest one that I have, because with these people, it seems like they're a little bit harder to get a hold of. It actually took me a few days to do so. And especially in Uptown, I've been seeing, and I know that it's going to be a little bit more of a grind, just because you have to go almost 2 to 3 full ranked names to get to unlock Baron. Because at the moment, I've actually gone past the point of the one that they needed for Uptown, and now I need one a little bit further. But yeah, this will end off part two of the tips and tricks videos. If you guys have any questions or any sort of suggestions on another video to do, you guys just go ahead and let me know. I'll have another tips and tricks coming out once I unlock everybody, and that's going to be a list of each customer and the area that they're in and the most optimal setup for your dealers in terms of time frame. Because obviously, it's not that it matters too much, but having them on a route that makes sense reduces their teleportation. Sometimes if their customer is really far away, they'll instantly teleport there and then teleport back, and it'll be a little annoying if you're going to try to find them to collect money or give them more product. So yeah, watch out for that video. That'll be coming in the next few days. I should unlock Uptown tomorrow, probably record that tomorrow night, so probably out tomorrow if I had to guess, but appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming out. Hit subscribe. Make sure you comment down below about any other type of Schedule 1 or other content you guys want to see, and I appreciate it. Peace.